Hello, Western Oregon sports fans, and welcome back for another edition of Wolves Weekly. Joining me today, we have head volleyball coach Brad Saindon. How are you doing today, Brad?
Hi, Danny. It's good to be back.
And I guess that really can be the story of it. Nice to be home for you and the women's volleyball team. You guys got a home remedy, came back home, got a pair of wins last weekend.
Yeah, we had a great week last night. We had two very difficult matches against two of the people we like playing against best, maybe our rivals. We beat Central Washington 3-0 on Thursday and followed that up by beating Northwest Nazarene 3-0 on Saturday, so it couldn't be any better.
We always like to hear from you, but we actually have a special guest in the studio today. We have sophomore defensive specialist Megan Triggs. How are you doing today, Megan?
Hey, Danny.
I want to just hear a little bit from you, the opportunity to play Central Washington at home, one of your rivals, as Brad mentioned, and get a 3-0 sweep against them. Talk to me a little bit about that match.
That match was really incredible. We had great passing, great serving, great offense all around. It was just a really good match. We all came together really well for it.
And when you hear 3-0, it makes it seem like you guys dominated a team. And I don't want to take anything away because you guys had a very good hitting percentage and everything like that. But they were really a tough team. It just seemed like you guys pulled out some of those ones at the end in the close sets.
Yeah, we always end up coming together really well. Our defense was really hard to dig against. I mean, they have a great team, and it's just something we always pull together for.
Tell me a little bit more just about that match. I know you take care of the defense back there, always helping out your teammates. But talk to me you guys had a great offensive day, some great efficient hitters up there. Chrissy Kemper, Becky Blees, and Corinne Kopra all hit over 350 with 8 or more kills. Just talk to me about how you guys were flowing as a team that match.
We always just click. Like, we always come together. It's almost like a family on the court. We always just, even if we get into a little slump, we just pull it right back together, get it back up, and get it back going again. Our hitters were doing great this last weekend. All of our hitters were doing amazing, all had great hitting percentages, and it's just really good to see all of this come together.
Fantastic. I'm going to cut back over to Brad really quick to just get a little bit more insight into the Central Washington match. After the match, I had the opportunity to talk to you, and you were just glowing about your efficiency hitting-wise.
You know, the hitting is easy to identify, but the underlying reason we're playing well right now is our passing is so good. We've just been a very good passing team, and when we can put the ball into our setters' hands like we've been doing and give the setters options, all the hitters benefit from that. It's just like any other sport. When you have balance across all of your players, it's a lot harder to defend those players. So our hitting efficiency has been great, and you mentioned some individual performances, but to me the big thing right now is our passing is so strong and it's so dependable. And Megan, our guest today, is one of our leading passers, so that's why I invited her to come with me today, because I think our passing deserves some recognition. Fantastic.
And one of those members that she's feeding, Megan maybe doesn't get quite the credibility that she deserves. Although she had 21 digs against Central Washington, follows that up with 18 in the next match we'll talk about, Northwest Nazarene. But Leslyn Satelli averages over 13 assists per set, which I know you've mentioned that it's a very important number to get to. And talk to me a little bit about that one. As you talked, the passing is very important.
Yeah, 13 assists per set is terrific. If we can get to 14 or 15, that's really the magic number. She's very close. And I think we keep forgetting that she's a freshman in her first year playing in this conference, and she's just doing a great job. I'm really proud of her, and I know the hitters like hitting off of her. She's just been solid.
Well, I don't want to say any match matters more than anything else. If you get one in the win column, that's the real important thing right there. But just tell me, is there anything special about beating Central Washington there, about coming up, beating a team that you guys have that little rivalry with?
Well, as you say, they are one of our rivals. We like playing them. We respect that team. We've had some just bitter, hard-fought battles in the past. We knew this was going to be a difficult match. We're two evenly matched teams, so we knew it was going to be tough. But it just seemed like every time they put a little pressure on us, we were able to answer it, and it was just great to get out of there 3-0.
Okay, let's talk a little bit about the Northwest Nazarene match. Another team that was somewhat even, but you guys were able to get another sweep in that one. Megan, can you just give us a little bit of recap on that match and the way that you guys were able to come through and get that 3-0 sweep?
That match was just really good to come out winning in. When you beat Central Washington earlier on in the week, it's always great just to double up and have 2 wins for each week. So everyone came together really well and pushed through that week just to finish hard.
I just want to make a little note on that one. Getting the 2 sweeps in the GNAC conference in back-to-back matches was the first time you guys have done that since 2008, which is a great thing because that's basically not taking your foot off the gas pedal and closing out when you needed to.
Yeah, that's. I actually didn't know that, but that's good news. We were able to sustain our level of play throughout the week in both matches. That's a sign of a very good team. I think we're a legit volleyball team right now. We're getting better. So I'm just really happy with where we're at, and I look forward to the next half of the conference.
As you mentioned, it all starts in the back with the passing to allow your offense to flow the way it wants to and get the ball set to those individuals that have the opportunity to kill. In the match against Central Washington, you guys hit 315, and in the match against NNU, you guys hit 269. Do you guys have kind of a team goal, something you put out there of the number that you'd like to reach each time?
You know, to be honest with you, if we can hit above 250 as a team, that's big time. And we were way above 250 in both of these matches. So once again, it just speaks to the balance that we're getting from all of our hitters, and it goes back to our good passing and then to the play of Leslyn Satelli.
Well, I think we also need to mention Danielle Reese in that match against Northwest Nazarene. She has 19 kills and only 3 errors. Talk to me about that performance.
Yeah, Danny Reese is playing great. 19 kills in a 3-set match is stellar. It's, I think that must be a record here. We have to go back and check the record books. She's playing great. She's benefiting, though, by the balance that we're getting throughout the rest of the team. She's playing like an All-American right now, and so I'm just really happy for Danny. She's one of our team leaders, and she's worked so hard to get here, so it's nice to see her benefiting from all the hard work she's put in.
Well, fantastic. Well, we'll have an opportunity to see both Megan Triggs, Danny Reese, and the rest of the Wolves next weekend when they go up to St. Martin's. However, we'll come back with the preview edition of that one, which will be up a little later in the week. So thank you all for watching this edition of Wolves Weekly.